Some Nigerian banks will embarrass you. You'll cry. You'll feel frustrated. You'll be angry. You'll feel different shades of emotions all at once, but you won't be able to do anything.
It's not a game, it's a rich thing.
You're welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Gloria Elijah, and this is Francis Speaking with Glory, the girl with the tea. Guys, listen. Okay, yeah, the AC is doing what it wants to do. Anyways, guys, in this video, I'm going to be sharing my encounter with one of the banks in Nigeria. Guys, that day, I experienced another level of frustration. And I remember during the BB Niger period when I was doing reviews of the show, I told you guys that a lot of things happened during that period that I'm going to share with you guys. So I think this is the time for me to start spilling. Okay, I found closure. This is the time for me to start spilling. But before I continue, please, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please hit the red subscribe button to become a part of this family. And if you always want to receive a lot of my videos, you know how we do it over here. Just hit the white bell button beside the red subscribe button. You can see it on the screen right now. Click on that. It is called the post notification bell. So whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first to receive it. That said, guys, let's quickly get into the gist because I cannot wait to spill. So it was about the same time that I was doing my BB Niger reviews. That was exactly the same time I was house hunting. So I had a target to leave my previous apartment before October. You know, so I was house hunting, and finally I found this place. I saw a couple of other places, but in pictures they looked really big, and then when I went there in person, they looked really small, or they looked somehow I just didn't like it. So I found this one, and it was love at first sight. I was super excited about it, and the agent told me that, oh, there are about 3 people who want to take the place. Yeah, that's their regular lie, but this one was real. You know, there were a lot of people that wanted to take the place because this place is massive. So he told me that I have to pay the money immediately, quickly, otherwise those are people who would pay. You know, so what they're doing, they are refusing to give anybody that's interested in the apartment the account details until they are sure that the person was going to pay immediately. So I did not have the raw cash, I did not have the naira, but I had the dollars. So I knew I had to go to my bank very early in the morning and withdraw the money and then go to the black market to change it, because if you do bank rate, come on, you are going to make a lot of losses. So very next day, early in the morning, before even 8 a.m, I went to my bank. I'm not going to mention the name of the bank, but you figure it out yourself. So I went to my bank, and when I got there, got the withdrawal slip, filled in my details, submitted it at the counter, and I noticed that it was taking a lot of time. This lady was taking a lot of time. About 3 people had come, done their transaction, they had been paid by the other officer. I was still standing there in front of this lady. So I'm like, what's going on? Why is my case different? Why am I still waiting here? And the lady was like, oh, sorry, madam, we're still trying to rectify 1 or 2 things. I said, rectify what? I don't understand. She now finally opened up and said, the problem is that we do not give money from inflows. I said, what does that mean? Like, explain. And she said, if it was like, do you have a receipt? Do you have a salary receipt? I said, okay, this is actually a salary account. I'm a Nigerian YouTuber, and this is the account that I receive my YouTube money from. So YouTube is actually legit. And I even showed them my payment receipts that I get from Google whenever my payment was to come in, and they saw the receipt, and she said, okay, 1 second. She went to meet her supervisor, spoke to her supervisor about it. Her supervisor waved that off, and then she said, okay, maybe you have to talk to him directly yourself. I said, who is that person? And I said, oh, that's the person. So I said, okay, let me talk to him. The supervisor was alerted or notified that, okay, I want to talk to him. He looked up, he looked down, he was still doing what he was doing. This guy spent over 5 minutes. I don't know what he was doing on his laptop, but he just spent over 5 minutes. And his junior colleague beside him, you know, tapped him and told him that, oh, someone is actually waiting for you. He looked up, just like he was so arrogant about it. And whilst he was doing all of this, other big men wearing big suits, you know, coming to come and withdraw pounds, everything, they will come, good morning, sir. Hey, good morning, sir. But me now, because I was looking basic, I was looking very regular, you know, you just left me standing there. When he now decided it was time to talk to me, he now got up, put his 2 hands in his pocket, arrogantly came towards me and said, yes. I said, okay, I want to withdraw my money. And he said, sorry, we cannot do inflows. We just received a warning from CBN not to give out money that are put into the account via inflows. I said, come, what does that mean? I mean, this is my money. I worked hard for it. So it is my right to get my money. You guys are only helping me secure my money. So what's the big deal? And he said, CBN, blah, 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 blah. I explained a lot of things. And I said, okay, hold up a second. I want to pay my house rent. And you guys are telling me you cannot give me my money. So what do you want me to do now? And he said, the only other option is we do a bank rate for you. I said, bank, how much is bank rate? As at that time, dollars was 470. Yeah, that was the exchange rate. So the bank rate this guy called was about, I think, 250 or 300, something about that. I said, okay, are you hearing what you're saying? So instead of me to go where I'm going to get value for my money, you want to rip me off by giving me literally half of the money. And he said, and that's the only thing I can do. Oh my guys, that was the point I lost it. I had to put down my calm demeanor and I had to go crazy at the bank. Guys, that day I almost caused a scene. I raised my voice. I said, you people are selfish. I have been your customer since 2010. Whilst I was a student. I got into university. Your bank was the first bank that I opened an account with, and it has remained so till date. I have 4 different accounts with your bank, including a dollar account. Every time I want to do a savings, it is still with your bank. I have not swerved or ported to another bank. So how can people come and tell me that, oh, central bank gave one law, you cannot release my money, or before I release the money, I have to do bank rate? People are selfish. You want to rip me off, and that is wrong on all levels. Guys, I spoke English grammar. Oh, I spoke that day. Like, I really caused a scene. And guys, trust me, the last thing any bank likes, like the things banks do not like, they don't like people that cause scenes. Because when you cause a scene, they know that all the other customers in that bank, they are going to hear the conversation and they are going to go and spread the news. So I stood there that day. I said, I am a Nigerian YouTuber. If you people do not give me my money today, the world will hear. Guys, I swear down, I had to stand, like I had to talk because I was pained, I was pissed. And the more I was standing there, I was losing time. The agent was calling me, are you paying or not? Are you coming or not? I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm still at the bank. Guys, this is just to withdraw the dollar. I've not even gone to go and change it. I stood there, I was talking. So as I was talking, the guy now got scared, you know. He now like, sorry, hold on one second. So as I was talking, I didn't even know that they heard my voice downstairs because I was on the top floor. One of the managers, I don't know which position she holds, she now came upstairs. She now said, why is she shouting? What's going on? She was talking to her colleagues and they were like, they now gave her a hint of what was going on. So she now called me that please, I should follow her to the other side. I should leave that side. I now followed her. When I followed her, she now looked at me and said, madam, please, calm down. Please calm down. What is the matter? What is the issue? And I was pissed, guys, and there were still people there and I was raising my voice. I said, I've been here since the past 2 hours. I've been telling these people to give me my money and they refuse to give me my money. This is cruel. This is wickedness on all levels. I've been your customer for over 10 years. You people don't want to give me my money. How? Guys, I was just talking and talking. The woman else begged me. She said, okay, please, can you just start from the top and explain, please? Okay, we understand the money is inflow. How does the money get into the account? I said, I am a freaking Nigerian YouTuber. I am a YouTuber. And I earn money from YouTube. She now said, okay, please, I don't understand how it works. I'm going to give you an A4 paper. Please explain everything on that paper, how you earn your money, all the transactions and everything. Please, just that, and I will make a case for you. Guys, they called board meeting on top of my matter. I swear. They called board meeting on top of my matter. I was standing there. She was on her phone, gave me a paper, and I wrote one long essay doing calculations, subtractions of how YouTube content creators earn money on YouTube. After writing all of those things, and I wrote the name of my YouTube channel. I wrote how many subscribers I had. As at that point in time, I think I had about I think I had about 76,000. Was it 76,000? Probably 96. Oh yeah, I think I had about 96,000 subscribers on my channel at that time. So I wrote it, and the woman saw it and she was like, you know, so in her mind they were already calculating that, hey God, if this girl has this amount of subscribers and she goes to her channel to go and steal and even call our name, it's going to be a disaster. Immediately she put a call through to headquarters. They were talking. They had to just make sure that they bent the protocols for me, and that was how I was paid my money. Oh, but before I was now paid my money, they now brought up another issue. They said the dollar account I opened, that one of my signatories, they tried contacting the person, they could not reach the person. And this person they're talking about is my lover abroad. So I'm like, okay, so I don't understand. People are now saying that the signatory to the account, you tried contacting the person, you could not, but you shall opened the account for me. It was this same bank I came and I opened the account, and money has been dropping in the account. I've been putting money in the account. So what do you people mean? Then I said, hey, madam, please just help us to update the account. Just help us to call the person. I said, if I do not spill this thing on my channel, it's going to take the grace of God. So last, I called my friend up, and he had to refill another signatory form, and I think he emailed it to me. I sent the email to them, they printed it, and that was how they released the money. Guys, I spent 4 hours at the bank that day. I was so pissed, but at the end of the day, I was really excited that I raised my voice. I was happy that I stood my ground, because trust me, if I did not stand, because I think even that very day, whilst I was there cursing a sin and doing every other thing, another person who earns money from Google came to come and get money, and they told the person the same thing, that they are not giving out money because of CBN bank rule. So after all the scene I created, all the wahala I made, all the trouble that I made that day at the bank, guess what? They have a limit of $5,000 for people to withdraw from their account, but that day I withdrew as I liked. That was how it happened that day, guys. I was really happy that I got my money that day, and ever since, every time I go to the bank, you know, they recognize my face now, so all those issues does not even happen anymore. In fact, if I even go to another branch of that same bank, they attend to me. Like, all they have to do is just to check my form, you know, sign, and then I get my money and I scram, you know. But regardless that I got results that day and every other day, I realized that there is actually something wrong. It feels like most banks in Nigeria, they still don't have understanding that earning has gone beyond bringing your regular pay advice from a company you work with. I don't think they actually understand that people actually now earn money online. I mean, most of the population of youths in Nigeria, they now earn money online as influencers, as whatever, ICT, whatever they are doing, you know, especially even YouTube. So I had to think about the bulk of other YouTube content creators who might have the same sort of experience that I had that day, and who might still be going through the same thing. You know, and I realized that there needs to be a lot of enlightenment. Banks need to understand that, listen, fine, in as much as there's a reality of internet fraudery, internet scamming and all of those things, you know, Yahoo and all of that, there are still other legit avenues that content creators actually make money, and the sooner they realize this, the better. So guys, let me know if you have any experience of yours of not being able to get your money from a bank. Please share your story in the comment section below. I would really love to hear from you guys. That said, I'll see you guys in another video. Have an amazing day. Bye.